saw a lot of changes. Is it a good change or is it a bad change? It's a little bit of both. It's where I grew up. It's where I got in trouble. It's where I had fun. A lot of my first and a lot of things, you know. But you still have the old timers down here.
I love the buildings. I love the memories. I don't see what the new people see here. I see all the old memories. All the Italian American people sitting in front of the buildings and talking till midnight and then taking their folding chair and going home. I've been sitting in front of this building for many years, and I'm going to be sitting here till the day I die.
When I was a child, this was much more of a neighborhood. When I was younger, this was basically a very, very close-knit neighborhood where everybody knew each other. You had your local greengrocers, you had your local butchers, you had your local dry goods stores, and everybody went shopping every day for the food they needed. And it was very, very quaint. But, you know, it's New York, and a lot of the people that moved in slowly decided that it wasn't exactly what they wanted it to be and started slowly but surely wanting to change it.
In Little Italy, what used to be 50 blocks is now only 4. Rents went up, people moved out, and Chinatown expanded. In an effort to preserve the vitality of Little Italy, Wayne Rada made it his mission to save the last 4 blocks.
I'm a transplant, so I grew up originally in Chicago, in a suburb of Chicago, where neighborhood is very important. Now, more people know my name now, but in the beginning I was the art guy, so there was that sense of belonging. It was someplace like, okay, this is my home. I'm not just like a transient New Yorker. I'm somebody that lives here, works here, and contributes to the city of New York. Technically, I am the curator and creator of the LISA Project. LISA Project, LISA being an acronym for Little Italy Street Art. LISA Project is a public art program. It's art for the sake of art, a cultural contribution, a gift to the city of New York from the merchants of Little Italy.
I have to admit that when I first met Wayne a few years back, I wasn't his greatest fan.
As the treasurer of the Little Italy Merchants Association and owner of Il Piccolo Buffalo, Alex Catenaccio and other merchants worried about lending money to the LISA Project.
As they say, I was wondering if we were going to get the bang for the buck. Wayne was convinced that we would. I wasn't convinced that we would, but slowly but surely Wayne has proved me wrong.
When we started doing the murals, I explained to them what the value of the artwork was. They didn't really see it in the beginning. One of their concerns was we weren't getting a lot of the visitors meeting the outer boroughs, Connecticut, New Jersey. I explained to them by putting the artwork up, you're giving a reason to come into Little Italy and kind of tough the tourism crowds that come through to come and enjoy the art, and that's exactly what they've seen happen over these last 3 years now.
Although convincing the merchants to agree wasn't easy, Wayne pulled it off. But just as temper taught, Little Italy's first major mural went up, Hurricane Sandy hit.
The good part was that what the merchants of Little Italy saw, they saw people coming in during the daytime hours photographing and enjoying the murals. You have people in this neighborhood that were born here, raised here, and are going to die here, and they care about it a great deal. So that's why it's key to work with them and let them know what's going on. New York City is an organic environment. It's always changing. It's always doing something new. It would be strange if for some reason Little Italy was wrapped in cellophane and never evolved like the rest of the city.
So Wayne works to make sure Little Italy evolves, even if not all of the murals are crowd favorites.
No, I'm I'm not a fan of the temper taught. I'm really not. Unfortunately, I'm not. It is what it is.
They don't get it? What people did you talk to?
Al, over at Il Piccolo Buffalo.
Al? I keep my mouth shut.
One thing nice about art, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Everybody sees something else. Everybody sees something else in the pieces, and everybody likes something else. I happen to love down on Mulberry Street, on the sidewall of Cafe Roma, there is a young Audrey Hepburn done by an artist by the name of Tristan, and I happen to love this piece.
Yeah, I've been part of the Lisa Project since the beginning, basically. I did that piece to kind of ingratiate myself with the neighborhood and convince them to let me do the bigger one, which is at Canal and Mulberry. And here I am, back again. To a non-artist or a viewer, art is something completely different. But for me, it's something I need to do and have to do. It's like a part of who I am. So, you know, I see it as that and not, you know, an object that's beautiful or, you know, a mural. I just see it as something that I need to do and have to do. And, you know, on a deeper note, a lot of these murals will outlive me. So they're like big, beautiful tombstones. And that's pretty cool too.
And that seems to be a common theme among residents, finding a way to integrate the past and the present to make a place for Little Italy in the future.
What I like most about the Lisa Project is making Little Italy more relevant than it used to be. Slowly but surely, the Lisa Project has given us more credibility.
Indirectly, we didn't know this in the beginning when we did this, we've created Manhattan's only mural arts district. We're the only place in New York City with a cluster of murals that you can take a walk on a nice day and look at artwork, enjoy the experience of what it is to be on the streets of New York City, and there's nothing else like it in all up and down Manhattan.
Much to Wayne's satisfaction, a project that once struggled to find space within Little Italy has broken out of its boundaries and expanded to other areas of Manhattan, including Soho, the Lower East Side, and even some places you have to sneak around to find.
I can tell you this, by working with the Lisa Project, by maintaining the historical importance of Mulberry Street, there will be elements of Little Italy that will be here for 50, 75, 100 years to come. Now, will there be other restaurants? Of course. Will there be other businesses? Of course. Businesses open, businesses close. That's what being in New York is about. But the essence of what Little Italy is, by working in the arts, by giving something back to the community, these murals will be here, you know, long after certain little shops and things have gone.